When we were thinking of titles to review for our Halloween special, we ran into a bit of a problem. And that problem was all the titles we could think of we'd already reviewed.
Yeah, over the last 70-odd episodes, we've come across some great scary stories, but then we realised this could be a blessing in disguise and a great opportunity for us to take another look at some of our favourites.
That's right. So we proudly present to you... Ba-ba-da-da! What?
You think that's the right tone? Shouldn't it be more sort of...
Ba-ba-da-da! Kapow's Top 10 Scary Comics.
Coming in at number 10, we have Night Mary by Rick Remender and Kieran Dwyer. This comic uses the concept of jumping into other people's dreams to provide a broad range of visual styles as well as some very scary moments.
Yep. Number 9 on the list reminds us that horror can also be hilarious. I Feel Sick by Jonan Vasquez. This is the story of an artist called Devi who is struggling to defeat the evil doll that lives inside her paintings. It has all of Vasquez's disturbingly hilarious artwork and is so much fun to read.
At number 8, we have Absalom, Ghosts of London. This is the story of an old-school London cop who enforces a centuries-old agreement between the English throne and the denizens of hell. Written by Gordon Rennie with artwork by Tiernan Trevelyan, this is a story for anyone who would like to see a demon get kicked in the testicles.
Number 7 is a humanoids title called Whispers in the Walls. It's written by David Munoz with amazing artwork by Tirso. You will find pretty much every supernatural creature you can in this book, and the scariest one of them all, a little girl in a red coat.
Coming in at number 6 is Harvest, showing that sometimes the scariest monster is mankind. A.J. Lieberman's organ-harvesting tragedy is a disturbing ride, made more intense by blood-drenched artwork by Colin Lorimer.
Coming in at our halfway point is the first of 2 titles by writer Scott Snyder. Severed, written along with Scott Tuft with art by Attila Futaki. This is the story of a young boy's trip across America to find his father, which is cut short by one of the scariest characters in comic books I've ever come across. A man with very sharp teeth and a taste for flesh.
Yeah, now creepy comic number 4 comes to us from the powerhouse team of Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. Fatale is the title that made us wonder why there weren't more crime noir / demon / Nazi mashups. A brilliant read for fans of a whole handful of genres.
Yeah. Nearing the end now, and we come to the second title by Scott Snyder with art by Raphael Albuquerque, and it is one of my personal favourites. American Vampire. Snyder's retelling of the history of America by way of a new vampire species, Homo abominus americanus. If you're not already reading this series, well, you should just be ashamed of yourself. This is a modern classic.
Yes, now number 2 is a series that I know has caused a few sleepless nights. Written by Joe Hill with art by Gabriel Rodriguez, this comic is the reason I can't use wishing wells anymore. When a tragedy drives the Locke family back to their ancestral home in New England, they have no idea the horrors awaiting them. And neither will you.
And our number 1 creepiest comic comes to us from Humanoids. I mean, was there ever any doubt? Pandemonium, written by Christoph Beck with art by Stefano Raffaele. A prolonged stay in a sanatorium to cure her daughter of tuberculosis leads a woman into one of the most depraved and horrific situations possible. I still have nightmares about this, and I read it about 2 years ago.
I know. So there you have it, guys, our top 10 creepy comics, and you can see full reviews of each of those on our channel.
Yes, but don't read them all at once, or you will be sleeping with the lights on for the rest of your life.